Okay, so a very good evening to all of you, all the aspirants present out here for this today's special session on the RBI Grade B, right? Mentorship by C4S. Right, we'll be discussing a lot of things in this session, right? What you should do, what you should not do, and how the things are evolving, how the things are changing, and how the things are becoming difficult. But in this, right, mood only, in this contemporary time only, with the evaluations of question, the type of the questions that is evolving in the IBPS based exams, especially for RBI, how you can adapt yourself or how you can change your strategy a little bit to score more in the examination, right? To increase the chances of your selection. All those things we'll be discussing in this orientation session of RBI today. That is grade B. That is most probably will happen after the final election is over on 4th of June, right? So we expect that after notification, the things will be right after election, the things will be clear when examination is really going to happen. The date, right, keeps on changing. Last year also the RBI dates, you know that it has changed a lot, right? Whatever predictions were there. So it keeps on changing. So now also we do not know when the examination will happen, but we should keep our preparation alive, right? So that whenever it comes, right, early or late, we should be ready with the preparation. That is the thing we can do at our end. It is not our duty to predict the date of the examination. Our duty is to predict, right, the things, how it will move on, right, what type of question come, how you should practice, that we can predict, right? So accordingly, we should practice. Now, in this session, right, we have tried to work a lot. I have tried to talk with a lot of candidates who have given the mains of RBI last year, right? Why things are not clicking for them, right? I have talked with the veterans who have given 3 times, 2 times this examination, then they have got selected. And those who are still struggling to get selected, they have given an interview, but even though they are not getting selected, from there, I have, spoken to so many, 25 to 30 candidates. I have spoken personally to all of them. And I have tried to take them, right, whatever their views are there, that what do they think, right, from their point of view, why it is not clicking in the examination, right? What mistakes are they are doing and how it can be avoided. Because we know that once we fail in some exam, right, that failure only gives us insight that what wrong is happening. From that failure only we learn the mantra for success, right? So that is there. Very few people are there who get success in the first attempt, but those who fail in the examination, they give the real views that why they are failing and what others should not do in the examination. So with this only, we will move on to today's session, how we can just improve our preparation for RBI and what different we can do for this examination, right? Currently, whatever the things are going on, the way the most aspirants are preparing, I think it needs a change in this strategy. That how we are going, what we should do. We will discuss all these things today. So as the starting of the session, right, this session says why a few aspirants succeed, right? Why few people are topper, others are not. So maybe they are getting the things right. So what are the things they are doing, right? That is that all the things are correct for them. All the things are right for them, right? So this only we will see, and especially freshers, right? All those who are freshers, listen to whatever I tell, right? With utmost care and try to apply this in your both NABARD and RBI examination. So as rightly has been said, a goal without a plan is just a wish. So why we should have a proper plan, right? Why we should have proper plan, and without this plan, the things are going to be difficult in the examination, right? So how you can plan out the things, that is more important. Preparing plan is okay. Everybody is preparing plan. Ramesh is also preparing some plan. Saurav is also preparing. Praful is also preparing some plan. Okay, the plans may be different for everyone, but that plan, is it according to the present need of the examination? That is the question, right? So we will discuss all these things, that why most of the aspirants, they say to me, right, that I have studied all along this months, I have burned the midnight oil, but even though I could not get selected. So what is the reason? So we will try to explore that, what is the actual reason that only a few people, why they get selected in this examination, why others are not getting selected, right? So answer lies in strategy. So we will discuss this apt strategy for this examination, right? Apt strategy, what it should be. So I'm not going into all the things, what is the pattern of the examination, because I think those students who are attending this session, they are clear with the pattern of the examination, the phase 1, the phase 2, and the interview, how the things goes on. And in RBI, we have, right, phase 1. The major chunk of the phase 1 is the GA, 80 marker. Rest of the things are your QRE, the 30, 60, 30, right? So major chunk, if somebody scores good, because you know that the QRE in RBI is different. It is quite different from NABARD. Here, they count it in, right, determining the cutoff. So here the level of question is also very tough. So if you try also to score very high marks in QRE, it is not possible because of the time constraint. And if you try, you can score a little bit higher score. Here also the score is decreasing. Why it is decreasing, we will discuss that why the scores in GA, right, is decreasing nowadays, and how you should balance the preparation of your QRE and your GA for your RBI examination in the phase 2. And in phase 2, we'll be discussing everything about finance and management, right? We'll discuss about the ESI, what you should do, and English paper, lastly, the interview round. So what I think the most important thing here is phase 1 and phase 2. I see that most of the people who are preparing for your RBI, especially the freshers, what they do, they start preparing for phase 2 of the examination in RBI. Finance per day, management per day. They are replying finance. They are no, there was no class for today for NABARD because today I've reserved the date for RBI. Tomorrow the classes will be taken. Do not disturb me by asking those things here. So the thing is that, right, phase 2 of the examination, they start preparing for the finance. They start preparing for the, right, management, right? They are doing everything. They are preparing the ESI mains. But one thing, what they are not doing, if you do not prepare for the phase 1 of the examination, which is quite different from RBI here, because QRE counts here. The GA asked in RBI is slightly different from what is GA asked in NABARD, right? So first you try to make sure that your phase 1 preparation is up to mark. Your QRE preparation is up to mark. Do not try to invest a lot of time in the phase 2, right, before preparing for the phase 1. So QRE, you should be in regular, right? GA, how you should prepare, why the different tailor-made materials last year failed in GA, right? We will discuss all these things. So my suggestion to all the candidates listening out to this session, especially the fresh aspirants, that do not try to first prepare for the phase 2. Make sure that your phase 1 preparation is quite good, right? And this is the time when there is no notification, you can make your QRE strong. Without making QRE strong, right, kitna hi padh lo, you are not going into the phase 2 of the examination. To score that 4 marks, 5 marks is also difficult in RBI. So we'll discuss this strategy for this examination. What should be the strategy and how you should adapt yourself in this changing time, right? How they are asking question in the examination, that we are going to discuss, right? So see here, the one thing, this chart from here, it is going to be very important. Listen to everything what I am saying. Listen to everything what I am saying, right? First thing, see, there are 3 things which each of you are knowing, right? Each of you are knowing, but how much you are applying, that I do not know. How much of you are applying, that I do not know. The first thing is the static portion. The second thing is the current portion. The third thing is the test, right? So what I am observing for most of the students who are new into this preparation, they are unnecessarily studying the static things of the syllabus. उसी पे आप ज़्यादा time invest कर दो. You're investing a lot of time in studying the static portion of the syllabus. Say the first subject is finance and management. So from finance only, if the first topic is about all India financial institutions, right? You are studying, you are spending 1 hour class, 2 hour class, 3 hour class, आप पढ़े जा रहे हो for 1 week, 5 days, you are studying that only. So there is, right, no need of that. There is no need of that, spending a lot of time in studying the static thing. I think that whatever the static portion of the syllabus they are given, more than 1 month, you should not spend on that. If you're spending on that, the things will become difficult. Why it will become difficult? Because you will not be able to link what is happening currently in the economy and what they have given in the static. आप इतने static में अंदर चले जाओगे कि you will not be able to link the thing with the current portion. So take into consideration, all my dear friends, all the dear aspirants, that while reading static, from anywhere you're reading, kahin se bhi aap padh rahe ho, right? You should not spend more time on reading the static. Financial institutions padhe ja rahe hai, right? The functions of RBI and right, the second topic of the syllabus, usko padhe ja rahe 3 din 4 din, no need. One day is more than enough to understand the RBI and its function. Then what you should do, you should apply. You should apply that what is currently happening in the economy related to RBI and how much I am able to link with the current happenings with the static portion of the syllabus. Wahan se they will be asking question. From there, they will be asking question in the examination. Right. So presently, you will see that a lot of news, right, are coming out related to the monetary policy of the RBI. That also you have observed in the last year's trend, and they have asked questions about the MPC, Monetary Policy Committee. So that is how you should link yourself and do not spend a lot of time that we called as horizontal analysis of this static portion of the examination. What do you mean by horizontal process? What do you mean by horizontal process? Horizontal process means, right? Horizontal process means you are spending a lot of time, right? You are spending a lot of time. Horizontal process means you are not spending a lot of time. So static things in horizontal analysis means you will be superficial with the things. Do not spend a lot of time. Similarly, what will happen? The current portion, right now, in 1 month, you will try to finish up this static thing, whatever they have given in the syllabus. Then you will have an idea that what is there in the syllabus, right? And right now, if you're thorough with the current portion, you can relate. Yes, ye padha tha. This I have studied in the static portion. Now, current portion, these things are going on the economy. So I can relate, and I should know about this process of these topics in detail. So those topics you will go for vertical analysis, that is in detail. Right now, my dear friends, try to balance the static portion, jo bhi aap padh rahe ho, whatever you are reading in the static portion, just fastly try to cover the things in 1 month by horizontal analysis, touch and grow. Padha topic, what is this? Understand. Okay, next topic. Padha topic, what is this? Understanding, next topic. And now when you will study current news in the newspapers, right? Then now try to relate with the static portion. Okay, this news was also in the static portion. So questions can be asked. Now I will do a vertical analysis. Because if you start doing vertical analysis in a static portion, then there will be no end to the syllabus of the examination. So you have to stop somewhere, right? You have to stop somewhere, the static portion as soon as possible, cover it fastly, the superficially, the static things. Then whatever thing is coming in the newspapers, try to link with the static portion, right? And do vertical analysis of those topics. Say today, some news is related to, right, NBFCs. So this is non-banking financial institution. That is from the syllabus of the RBI, non-banking financial institutions. So what I will do today is go thoroughly about the NBFCs. Not when I was reading the static portion of the syllabus, right? So are you getting this, my dear friends? What I'm telling to tell between the concept of the static and the current, how the thing should move on. Why you should not initially? Because many of you will agree with me, right? Those who are preparing for RBI, they're spending a lot of time right now about the static things of the syllabus, whatever they are reading. कि चलो कोई पढ़ा रहा है, पढ़े जा रहे, 1 घंटा 2 घंटा, right? 1 hour 2 hour, they are taking session on the same static thing. Why they're taking the session of one static portion for 1 hour 2 hour kahani sunaya ja raha hai, they're telling some story in the classes, right? Why they are going wrong, I say, is that they are not doing hard work actually for the students. Baad mein kya karenge? What they will do, they will dump PDF from PDF. This month PDF, this circular PDF, that circular PDF at the end of the time when the examination is just going to happen. And by that time, the student is at no end. He's not able to digest so much material. So why not we finish up the static portion initially, superficially, and try to relate with the current portion that's going on. And wahan se answer writing practice kar rahe, wahan se we try to solve the objective questions. Starting say, why should not do this? Why we should rely on those PDFs, right? At the end. So this is how you should move on. From static only, I think there is a need to change the strategy. And this is why the reason the GA cutoff is going less and no tailor-made material. All of you will agree. No tailor-made material last year in GA, right? It has given the appropriate results last time. Either it may be cloud affairs or whatever it may be. The questions were not striking the mind of the students. GA question, what they asked in the prelims. Because if you not analyze the newspaper, if you not analyze the newspaper, you will not read the newspaper properly, if you will not do in-depth analysis of the news coming out, right? Because we'll see the IBPS is setting the questions from the newspapers only, the current portions. So you have to learn analyzing from start only, you have to learn analyzing them and prepare from there, not from the static. Right? That is, see, for QRE, only one thing is practice and practice, time-based practice for higher level questions that we will be giving to you. Nothing else. Nobody can handhold you and make you prepare for QRE. Okay, I will take up your questions. Now, do not keep on asking so that the flow is right. I'm getting disturbed in answering your people. So you can, at last, people can ask answers to let me, right, keep my views in front of you, then you can ask all the questions. So this is how you need to balance the thing, right? I think the approach, there is a need to change the approach. Yeah, I'm disabling the chat. That would be better. So that should be done. So once the static is done, the current you are constantly you're doing every day, what is coming, what is not coming in the news. And lastly, right after 1 month of doing all this thing, sit for the test, both mains and the objective test. Keep on doing. So you will get some efficiency in that, in perfection in that. So this is how you should go on. So see, this is the overall analysis, what I think, what I have observed from the previous year questions, right? From the previous year questions. See, horizontal analysis and the vertical analysis, what I suggested, right? So horizontal analysis you have to do for the static portion. That as per me, you should finish in 1 month. Maximum 40 days you can go, but 1 month, you should finish up all the static portions, right? Especially of finance and your ESI, whatever topic they have given, right? You should finish up the static portion within a month. Do not spend more than that. Ek din mein, ek topic, 2 hours. Within 2 hours, one topic can easily finish if you know the things. If you don't know, we will be helping you. No need to worry. So is this term the horizontal analysis of the static portion, right? What I'm trying to tell, is it clear to the aspirants who are preparing, right? You will agree also with me. Many who are preparing seriously, you will agree also with me, right? Fine. So do not overspend your time, right, in this static portion. Now, next thing is, the vertical analysis. The vertical analysis of the current portion, whatever is going on, and link this current portion with the static portion when you are going in the daily news. That we will do for you. What we will do for you, that also I will discuss. And this is, I call as 60-20 rule for the examination. 60-20 rule for the examination. If you'll see, 60 to 70%, right, of the questions, they are from the current. 20%, 10 to 20% are from the static. And again, 10 to 20% are from the unknown areas, out of box question. Every year in every examination, this is happening, 10 to 20%. How much you prepare, you won't be able to answer those questions. So we should forget this 10 to 20%. Aaya to aaya, nahi aaya to nahi aaya. We should not run behind this question. We should focus on this 60 to 70% current, and static to 1 month mein prepare karke we can correlate. So this is, you should always keep in mind that I should not spend a lot of time here. It will not give the desired result. At the end, the dumping of the PDFs by many, right, students face very much difficulty. They are not able to execute the things. So from static only, try to correlate everything with the current. Why at the end? Why I should start in the end for the current portions, right? Why should not I analyze the things from the start only and try to synchronize with the static portion? See, current portion you are studying, that is okay. But the synchronization is also important. From how we are synchronizing the thing from today itself. So this is what you should do. You should balance the preparation, the right, as 60-20 rule I said, and this will definitely help you to have better efficiency, better performance in the examination you will face yourself, right? This is my side. So always keep in mind all the aspirants preparing for this examination, 20% for the static portion, right? 80% for the current portion in synchronization with the static portion. Plus keep on appearing for this test from starting only, say for example, from the month of May, right? From the month of May, you should be in such a position that you are every week at least, you are giving every week full length test. Okay, full length test you are giving. And after that, as the notification date and comes after election, you are giving at least 2 tests, 3 tests every week, so that keeps on enhancing or increasing your efficiency for the examination, right? Do not think that I will finish the syllabus, then I will give the test. That never happens. The syllabus of any examination, right, is not over. That takes time. That takes time. So better you keep on giving the test from the starting on. Now, what we can do for you in this mentorship program, that I will be talking to you. What we can do for you in this mentorship program, that I can talk to you. See, these are the specific syllabus, right? We have taken. So the finance part, the management and the ethics part, the ESI, GA, test series, and the English portion. So what will we do? See, static portion of all this part, right? Static portion of other finance, static portion of other management and ethics, or a static portion of ESI. Our target will be to finish this by end of April. By end of April, we will be finishing up this. Along with that, simultaneously, what we will be doing is that we will every week 2 to 3 class. Every week 2 to 3 class initially at this point of time, and later on this frequency will increase. We will be discussing with you. We will not only be giving PDF to you, but we will be discussing a conceptual analysis framework of the recent news, whatever has been in the different newspapers, leading newspapers, right, with you, which has a high probability of asking in the examination in correlation with the static syllabus. So this will make a difference, I think, for all your people. You are studying anywhere, right? But you try this methodology of mine, right? In this mentorship program, you will yourself will understand the difference, right? How it is improving your performance in the examination. So every week, right, we will have 2 to 3 sessions, and this session will increase. We'll not spend a lot of time in this static portion that we will cover up within a month. Then every week, what we will be doing in the month of April, 2 to 3 class, say by May, we will be completing all these things. So in month of May, daily basis, every alternate day, we will go for the, right, the current based discussion, right, in synchronization with the static portion. So this, you should understand, okay, this was in the news, this was in the static syllabus, isko aise padhna hai. Ye topic news mein hai, to isko mujhe zyada depth se padhni. So like that, we will be trying to move on. And along with that, from May only, we will revert back to the test, right? We will do a lot of number of tests, high quality question tests, as they give, right, lengthy questions, then they are asking questions. So we'll do all those things. And for phase 2 also, right, we will start early. We will do a lot of subjective tests, right, with evaluation process and all, and objective questions also as they ask in the examination, right? And for English, we'll be limiting ourselves to some test series and some classes. And if you're too weak in English, then you can join a separate program for the English. But this thing we'll be doing, right? And quant, reasoning, and English, what you people feel difficulty. If you from starting only, if you on regular basis, you are giving test, full length test of quant, reasoning, and English, right? You will be able to improve your situation. What most people make mistake is that they are not doing time-based practice for QRE, and they're crushed in that, right, intense situation in the examination hall. So from now only, like UPSC, what in UPSC preparation, what we do every Sunday, we give test, right, for UPSC. Like that, we will try to create a situation so that you are giving every Sunday, you are giving test from now only for your QRE, for your GA, so that you adapt to this situation and you do not get tensed, right? You hold your nerves in the examination. So these are the things must see. It is not that how much you are reading. It is not how much you are reading, but how, right, perfectly you're practicing the things for the examination. Kitna aap padh rahe ho, ye bhi padh liya, wo bhi padh liya. No, this is not required for the examination. How perfectly, how smoothly you're practicing the things which is actually required for the examination, that holds importance in this IBPS based exams, especially for the RBI, where current is very, very, very important for the examination. So this will be doing the detailed schedule we will be giving, right, in the web portal. You can check it out from Wednesday. I think the enrollment, the free enrollment will go for the free enrollment like NABARD for RBI too. Just enjoy the classes for some 15 days, 20 days like that. And then if you enjoy the process of our mentorship for your RBI grade B, then you can finally enroll for the process. But I think this new initiative of our will definitely click, and it will quite different from the others, how they are preparing you for the examination. That will be quite different. I can guarantee that. Right. So this is where how we can prepare from. I think Wednesday we will start with the classes, and you will see that how differently we are preparing for the thing, right? Class starts from Wednesday. We'll give some discount in this, and this is how the entire process will be going on for this examination RBI grade B. Okay. Right now I will take you few of your questions to answer the thing. If you've got a gist, one by one, if you can ask, I will tell you. See, reports, Ashish. See, let me answer the question of Ashish, then anybody next can ask. Please let me answer the question of Ashish. He is asking about reports. See, one myth is related to Sumit. Please hold on. Let me answer Ashish. Or you can go out of this session. I'm not talking here about the NABARD. Okay. So report is very important for the examination. Everybody should listen to this because it may be problem of many. See, report is a problem for all of you, or the circulars are also a problem for all of you. See, in name of teaching somebody, what many people are making mistake is that kuch bhi circular hai, any circular that is cropping up in the website of RBI, everything they start teaching to the students. And unnecessarily, it is increasing their pressure on them. Ki what they can remember. Ye bhi padho, wo bhi padho. So many things not possible. So always try to think on that. Whatever the circulars or the reports are in the news, in the leading newspapers or magazines, right? From there only they will be asking questions. Some remote reports or circulars they can ask, then they will fall into that 20% category, what I was saying you, out of box question, which nobody else will be able to solve, right? Most of who will be try to solve it, they will be getting negative marks. So reports and circular, what you're finding in the newspaper, in that vertical analysis I was talking about, right? That you have to go in detail, and that you have to study, right, Ashish? Now GA portion, Saurabh is asking how to handle GA portion. See, GA portion is, if you give me one minute, I will share with you something, and I will just show to you that how you should prepare GA. Just give me 1 minute. I will show to you. Okay, is the screen visible to all of you? Right now, the screen is visible to all of you. So Saurabh was asking me about how to prepare the GA portion of NABARD. See, whenever you are preparing the GA portion of NABARD, I'm just giving you this example to make you understand. See, GA and the preparation of your current finance and the preparation of your current ESI will move together. Will move together for prelims and the mains. Last year, why I was talking about that many tailor-made material didn't click in the examination, right? Even, right? And if somebody has solved my last year's RBI Power Play, many questions came from RBI Power Play in the examination. If you have those who have solved, they will agree with this. So main thing where the difference is lying, that most students try to follow some tailor-made material, and those tailor-made material, you are not trying to think on that and not trying to backlink with the things. You're not knowing the exact what has been given in the entire news. Now you will see the trend of the asking question in the RBI examination. GA questions, they are asking very lengthy questions. So what they are doing, they are picking the question from the newspapers. They are setting the tone of the entire question from the newspaper. So from starting only, if you're preparing from the different newspapers, you know that this news was in the news. What were the content of this news in the different newspapers? You'll be in advance only, you'll be knowing the entire context. So we will be teaching you for this only in the entire our mentorship program, how to relate with the current portion. How to relate with the current portion, we will take up every day. We have prepared a very good list of all these things, right? We have taken down from the leading newspapers, how the things are going on. If IIP is in news, how you can correlate with the sectors of the economy, right? And what question they can ask. It will definitely, right, help you in the GA section of both, right, in the prelims also, and the finance and the ESI question of the mains also. So differently, we are going to take up all these things. You will solely enjoy the process of ours for this mentorship program. So this is how we'll try to move on for the examination. This was the answer for Saurav. I think it finds, right? Yes, why not? Everybody can make it if your strategy is right. Yes, descriptive. If somebody is very weak in English, then only join the English different course. If you're okay, if you're average with the English, no need to join. Schemes, the schemes do not study. See, the way of asking the schemes in the RBI NABARD is different. RBI pertains asking those schemes which are pertaining to the financial aspects, right? Or the insurance aspects. But the question asked in the NABARD are related to somewhat social sectors, somewhat underprivileged sections of our society. See, we will discuss all the things, balancing the both the preparation. We'll discuss later on, right? Right now, I think the today's overall preparation strategies for RBI. Okay, so with this, I will end up the session, right? I think you have understood a little bit, and right now the free sessions will continue for many days. So come and join the free session. You'll yourself will understand the difference that how we are going for this overall module of RBI preparation, and it will definitely change the way of preparation for this RBI examination. So that's all from my side, my dear friends. I won't say so many things. The classes are free in the coming days. Come and join the classes. You yourself will understand that how you should go on for the examination. Thank you, all of you. Take care. From Wednesday, we'll start the classes under the RBI program. A different program will come in the portal. You can join and you can enjoy the classes from there. We will discuss, a lot of discussion will take place also in the classes, right? Chaliye, thank you. Bye-bye, everyone. Take care. Please join the first class on Wednesday.